Okay. Believe we are live. Can you hear me? Believe we are live. We are live and you can hear me. Okay, cool. Forspoken, here we go. Session 1. Okay. I got this game today. I've been hearing it's a whole bunch of cringe and it's not amazing, but I also have been hearing that it's also just okay. It's not terrible, just okay. Maybe disappointing, but okay. So I'm gonna be playing this game playthrough over probably the next week. Something I'm gonna try to do is I have to kind of like psych myself up whenever I stream, and that's usually because I play for 4 hours, sometimes 5. And I think maybe that's been too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to shorten it down to either 2 hours or 3 hours. And hopefully that'll allow me to just stream more often. Because, I mean, personally, when I play games, that's kind of how I play them anyway. I do them in short chunks, small chunks, rather than big, long play sessions. So, and hell, maybe they'll even end up with me streaming more than once a day. You know, just doing it when I feel like it. But, yeah. And maybe that'll eventually help me get to a more consistent, schedule. But, yeah, with that being said, let's get started. New game. If we say like roughly 2 hours each session, this will probably be like 6 sessions. So that's a week, maybe a week and a half. You know, select difficulty level. The setting you choose won't affect how the story unfolds. You'll also be able to change it anytime you like, except for during events and battles via the setting menu. Focus on the story, explore the open world, take part in challenging battles, default. I'll just go default. Image quality settings can be changed via the settings menu later on. Quality focus, ray tracing, performance focused. Lower the resolution in order to achieve a higher frame rate. We're doing that. I'd rather have the performance.
Everyone has something they're willing to fight for. Could be family, friends, your beliefs, your home. Doesn't matter who you are, there's just some things you have to protect. But what do you do when the world fights back? Guess I know now. Wish I could go back in time and tell myself. But I was not ready to hear it.
Honorable Judge Maya Bird presiding in the case of people of the state of New York versus Alfred Hound. Defendant charged.
Okay, good. It didn't do that. Can I put subtitles on? Display settings. I don't see it. So it's text language, but I don't see any text. What the hell? Accessibility? Is there accessibility? Subtitles! Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, should be fine.
For attempted grand larceny.
How'd he plead? Not guilty, Your Honor.
I see. Officer, please remove her cuffs. Now, before we begin, perhaps you should reacquaint yourself with your many previous encounters with the law.
Why is her hair moving so much? Read the document on the left. Yeah, sure. Diploma, Hudson Pier High School.
Haven't seen this in a while.
Okay, graduated high school. Newborn found near Holland Tunnel.
Nothing like a trip down memory lane.
Left that must be an orphan.
Not my best angle.
Why are you here, Frey? Grand larceny? Is that who you really are?
No, it's just I needed the cash for... Never mind.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to start taking accountability for your actions. Are you familiar with the persistent felony offender law, also known as the 3 strikes law?
Wait, you can't do that. I never hurt anyone.
Just yourself. You have 2 previous felony thefts, and with this new one, your grand total will be 3. This could put you away for a very, very long time. You have so much
potential. I can do so much more with my life. I'm a smart girl with a bright future.
I was going to say you have so much anger and resentment in you, I'm not sure you'll ever amount to anything at all. Truth hurts. But in the holiday spirit, I'm going to give you an early present. Try not to piss it away. I'm going to release you under the condition you serve 120 hours of community service.
Thanks. You won't regret it.
Next time you end up in front of me, I will not be as lenient. We clear? Good. You're free to go.
The mouths look a little funny. It's interesting.
One more thing. Happy almost birthday. It's not too late to start using your gifts to help others.
It's interesting to see Square Enix, and especially like one of the teams behind Final Fantasy, because one of the teams behind Final Fantasy 16 helped make this. Try to do like realistic faces. Not something anime.
That judge might have just saved my ass. Won't get that lucky again.
Looks like the lips are moving, but the teeth aren't. So she's just like chuckling like this without actually opening her mouth.
Hey, excuse me. Your phone.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
No worries. Happens to all of us.
You saved my life, seriously. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I should get back to Homer. Poor girl needs her dinner.
Yeah, I got to do something, right? Frey's journey, just another day. I don't want to sit. I don't know that song. Trying to find exactly what I meant. It's just another day without you. Game system, tracking objectives in the journal. A new journal has just been added. You can check your current objectives in the journal section of the menu. Let's take a look. Oh, I guess I can't really do anything yet. That judge may have had a point, but it's not like I can just change who I am. And if I get caught one more time, my life is over. Which is why I gotta get the hell out of town. Head back to your apartment. That checks out.
I need to go straight home.
Snowbank. Excuse me. New York City.
Gotta get inside. I hope I never see the inside of it.
I love Christmas time. I hate the cold, but I just love the whole season and everything and giving. We need to do that more often.
Hello? Goodbye. Oh, fuck.
Right. Thought we wouldn't find you?
Hey,
Lisa!
Lisa? Really? I thought she was Lisa.
That's Chrissy!
Huh. Well, in my defense, you don't really look like a Lisa.
Where is it?
Oh, I don't have it, all right? There were complications. Not like I wanted to get caught stealing the car, but here we are.
We don't like complications.
Damn.
You're running out of chances.
Yeah, I've been hearing that one a lot today.
Get the car back.
It's not that easy. It's been impounded. What's so special about this car anyway?
It's none of your damn business. Our boss, Mr. Gigan, is very unhappy. So unless you get it back, one of us is gonna be in a lot of pain.
Do I get to pick?
Keep joking. We will leave your body in this fucking alley, and I promise you, no one is gonna miss you. No.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll just tell your boss, Mr. Chicken.
Gigan.
Wiggin.
Gigan!
All right, Giggin. Great gig. I just tell him I need some more time. But for now, here's some collateral.
Damn it, Ray! Damn you, Ray!
I'm surprised I haven't shot at her yet. Escape for the game runners. If you don't move fast, the game will catch up with you. You can run using L3 and jump using X. Try to give your pursuers a slip.
Damn it, Ray!
You said that already.
Get the fuck back here, Ray!
No.
Turning back now. Oh, you okay? Oh, shit, I have to go. I'm so sorry. I gotta find a way out of here.
Why is there so much shit?
Where the fuck are you, Ray?
Yeah, there's no point in running, you know?
Also, can I just say this is
Go through the alley.
a weird ass group?
Won't they just give up already? Hopefully I'll lose them when I get out on the street. Almost there.
Okay, you don't have to talk so much.
Where'd she go? Huh? Well, fucking answer me! Where'd she go?
Or what would he know?
Find you, Ray! You will burn! Fuck!
Well, shit, man.
Homer must be waiting for me. Better get inside before I freeze.
No, that's an interactable? Okay. I would have just had to, like, jump up. Automatically grab it, but okay.
Home sweet hell.
Game says the archive. The archive records the details of any written materials you find, people you meet, and a host of other useful things. You can access it from the main menu. Open the archive. Okay. View any useful information you've acquired. Characters? Alfrey, Frey Holland. Going by Frey. Maya Bird. Let me see. Hang on. Let's read this. A resident of Hell's Kitchen who's just about to turn 21. Having been abandoned as a baby near the entrance to the Holland Tunnel, she spent the year that She spent the years that followed moving from one foster home to the next. Upon graduating from high school, she set out to make a life for herself in the city. Despite her repeated run-ins with the law since then, she's determined to make a clean break somewhere new. So she's about to turn 21. So she graduated just about 3 years ago. Okay. Is her last name Holland just because she was found by the Holland Tunnel? That's kind of fucked up. Maya Bird, the long-suffering New York Sudge who presided over Frey's latest case. Although she could have thrown the book at Frey for her repeated offenses, she decided to let her off with community service instead. The surprisingly lenient gesture may well have something to do with the fact that Judge Bird wasn't always on the right side of the law herself. She has more reason than most to believe that anyone is capable of turning over a new leaf. Lisa Ortega. Oh, so that's her name. Ortega, of course. The leader of a gang of New York street thugs. Really? She works for a big local boss who set her and her associates the task of tracking Frey down after the cops seize a car she tried to steal for them. Lisa is a firm believer in making people pay for their mistakes, especially when she'll be the one paying otherwise. Of course. Chrissy Robinson, a prominent member of a gang in New York street thugs. She joined the gang at Lisa's invitation, the two having been as close as sisters ever since they were little. Although forced to do with Frey on occasion, Chrissy finds her inability to do as she's told infuriating, especially now her failure to steal the car they asked her to has landed them all in trouble. This feels like they're trying to give like weight and gravity to like petty crimes and everything that happens around in the city, almost like how they do with anime characters. That's really strange. And I just realized my face is in the way of the UI. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do you move the camera? Okay, there we go. That's probably fine. Pure blend.
She doesn't like this, but it's all I have. I wonder where Homer's at.
He took off. Holland Tunnel, Alfrey.
Holland Tunnel, site of my folks' great disappearing act. Who leaves a newborn baby on the street? Well, at least it wasn't the Queens Midtown Tunnel. That would have been an awful last name. My favorite kicks. I could stare at you guys all day.
Okay. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, that's appropriate.
Curiouser and curiouser, cried Alice. Wish I could find that rabbit hole and tumble away to Wonderland.
Does TV work? God damn, it's old. Can I get to it? I cannot get to it. Okay. Escape plan. Get enough cash. Take care of Gigian shit one last time. Food and carrier for Homer. Buy ticket. Penn Station. Leave. 12:23. Man, she looks sad. Takes her jacket off.
Finally, I can start over. Took long enough, though.
Yeah, I read that. So I got the bag of money. Do I leave now? Oh.
Hey, Homer.
Homer.
I'm sorry I'm late, I know. Miss me? Oh, well, thank you, but my birthday isn't for another few days. Tell you what, I almost forgot. Been so busy recently. Oh, well, you know. Important things to do. Holding court, slaying dragons. I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. Everybody needs me. We are getting out of this city, Homer. Away from the assholes, the garbage, the cops. I thought it's just enough to get us started. Yeah. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. Even ones like you. I just can't wait for clean air, bright skies. No more chases, no more cops, no more fights. Tomorrow. One more sleep. And we are out of here. Can't wait to be any other place but this. Shit!
What the hell?
Homer! Girl, come on, we gotta go!
Gotta find Homer first.
Okay, can I run? How about running?
Come on, baby.
Oh, I hear him.
Homer! Holy shit. Okay, we gotta get out of here, now. No, no, no!
Yeah, jump for it.
Fuck the bag. Window it is.
God, you're moving so slow.
Motherfuckers!
Found you.
And finally, the blaze that engulfed the abandoned building in the Hell's Kitchen district of Manhattan has been ruled as arson. Luckily, no one was harmed in the fire. The FDNY believe it was set by some local gang members. The suspects are still at large.
Sorry, girl.
Frey, what happened to you? You look like hell.
Are you allergic?
What?
To cats. Are you allergic to cats?
No, I love cats, but... Are you in trouble?
Good. She likes wet food. The flaky kind. Not pate. She needs a warm place to sleep. Maybe a lap every once in a while. And she needs a bath, but good luck with that.
Frey, what's going on?
Her name is Homer. Promise me you'll look after her. Promise. Thank you.
What are you doing, Frey?
The right thing. I need some time to sort some stuff out. But I'll come back for her. It just might take a while.
Frey, wait. If you're in trouble, I can help you, Frey.
Happy holidays. All right. Homer's safe. Now what am I gonna do?
That sucks. The hotel. How did you get up here?
Full circle. Happy birthday to me. Thanks, Mom. No, I'm better than that. No, I'm gonna fix things. Get Homer back. Finally get out of...
Boom shakalaka.
What?
Investigate the weird light. How the hell? Okay. It's a fire escape to the top of the... Why is this here? What's the point of standing on top of that platform? Okay.
It's beautiful. Nope. Not getting in that way. Must be another way.
Okay, jump. Automatic climb. Yeah, you could have done that for that fire escape.
Definitely no one in here. Seriously? Who would just leave this? I mean, wow. Oh.
Magic. Chapter 1, attachments. I guess that was chapter 1? Wow, that was quick. Okay. It's half an hour. We gotta get Homer back. Whoa, buddy. Oh, okay. I guess she got sucked in a portal?
What the actual fuck? Wait, stop! Shit! Oh, no! Oh, come on!
Okay, new place. Frey's journey down the rabbit hole. It's so funny. When I was thinking about the concept of this game, I was like, oh, that sounds like the Wizard of Oz.
Where am I?
I never pieced together Alice in Wonderland. Which is weird, because the Wizard of Oz is kind of like another take on Alice in Wonderland.
Damn, that is a serious draft.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Careful.
Where on earth is this?
Athia?
Who's there?
Ethica.
Not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth, anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown. I'm showing. I can't get more showed. Show myself indeed.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. The thing that you so fruitlessly tried to remove. Oh, hello, yes. Oh, perhaps you're smarter than you look.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You, the one talking to me right now, are this... cuff?
Cuff? It's a bit reductive, isn't it? Cuff? Gauntlet, maybe. Vambrace. Oh, Vambrace. Vambrace. Yeah, no, it's definitely Vambrace.
No. This is batshit bananas!
Ah, and yet it's the truth. Stop your hurting me now.
Seriously?
No. But what you're doing is completely futile.
How is this happening?
Well, what were you doing before this was happening?
I was... Doesn't matter.
Chapter 2, Stuck.
Still here.
Yeah, I get
Whoever
that.
is doing this, stop. This is one sick joke. I am out of here.
You can't run away from me. I am literally attached to you.
I can't move.
Why don't we
Okay, there we go.
settle down a bit and talk about ourselves? Talk about our interests in life, perhaps.
I am not hearing this. This is all a bad dream.
Oh, there's something over there. Let me see if I can get around. Is there a way... Can I get this open? No. You know what's funny? This game doesn't look that good. It doesn't look bad, but it's not impressive. It doesn't look like a PlayStation 5 game. Looks like a PlayStation 4 game. Maybe with some of the workings of like maybe an early PlayStation 4 game, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh well, let's try this.
Be careful not to trip on anything.
You can also see things? This cannot be fucking real.
Listen to me, Frey.
How the hell do you know my name?
We are bonded.
Bonded? What do you mean bonded? Why is this happening? This is... No. On bond now.
As you can see, you're stuck with me, and I with you. And only you can hear me.
Stop! Stop talking! This is completely insane!
Frey, slow down. You need to listen to me.
No, what I need is to figure out how to get back. I thought I wanted out. I was wrong. I was in a bad place.
Well, this place might be worse, depending on how you look at it.
What do you mean?
Quiet.
What?
Hide.
Is that a motherfucking dragon?
Shh. Don't let it see you.
You think?
Just a random ass fucking dragon walking around. Oh shit.
Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
With that thing out there? I don't think so.
I'm sure the creature is far away by now, and besides...
What?
You won't last long without anything to eat.
Fine. And how exactly do you plan on getting out?
I believe climbing that wall might be our best option.
Oh, I don't even get to do it? Okay, game. Conversations with Cuff. You'll occasionally be able to stop and chat with Cuff about recent developments. When this happens, simply pick a topic to start the conversation.
Hey, Cuff. So, if we are bonding...
Correction, bonded.
Whatever. If we are stuck with each other, then what's your deal?
My deal.
Who are you?
I am what you see.
Lovely. And I suppose you'll tell me more if I answer your riddles 3?
I don't follow.
Never mind.
Okay.
So, have you always been this?
This?
This chatty bling.
As I recall, no.
What do you recall?
I traveled here. Athia was not my home. I, like you, am an outsider. When I arrived, there was a lot of turmoil between the Tanters.
The who was?
The Tanters. They were 4 very powerful women who ruled Athia, each with a special ability.
Like what? Magic or something?
If by magic you mean the ability to turn me into an inanimate object, then yes.
We got turned into this. Okay. The Tantas, the powerful sorceresses who once ruled over Athia's 4 realms. Each embodied a different virtue, which in turn shaped how they chose to rule. They were much loved by the people of Athia, who enjoyed lives aplenty under their guidance, but according to Cuff, all was not necessarily as harmonious as it might have seemed on the surface. Okay.
Why were you rusting at that old shop anyway?
Good question. I've been wondering that myself. All I do know is that before I visited Earth, I was here in Athia.
Wait, what? That means it must be your fault I wound up here.
How dare you? It was nothing to do with me. If you must know, I'm as keen to find out what brought us here as you are.
A mysterious continent in another world that is somehow both stunningly beautiful and deeply unsettling. I guess I still think it just looks nice. A thick foreboding blanket of what looks like a fog envelops its medieval-looking buildings, adding to the otherworldly effect. And if that wasn't proof enough, that Frey is very far from home indeed. There are deadly monsters to contend with too. Sure.
What in all creation is that contraption?
It's a smartphone. It's for texting, calling, games, videos, taking selfies, and... Which, by the way, I am not gonna explain to you, so don't bother asking.
I know what a selfie is.
Really?
Not really. What else can that thing do?
It also has GPS, which would usually tell me exactly where I am.
So where are you?
Somewhere between purgatory and hell.
It told you that?
Sure did.
The phone Frey uses to stay in touch with the world. At least that's what it's supposed to be for. It's supposed to be filled with pictures of the adorable Homer. Fair enough. Unfortunately, Athia, I'm going to have to remember how to say that. Athia doesn't seem to get cell phone coverage, so she can only use the camera. Feels like there should be other things she could do with it, but okay. Excuse me. Don't know where that came from. Actually, I do know where that came from. I've been tired for like the past 3 days.
What was that?
Oh, one of my talents, if you will. It seems like there's a small settlement up ahead. Perhaps we can rest there.
Cuff's compass. Cuff has many powers, including the ability to show the way to your next destination. If you want his help, just hold up to have him point the way onward. At certain times, this feature won't be available. When this happens, an icon indicating this will appear. Okay.
And you know that how? What are you?
The extent of my abilities is nigh on limitless. I'm a van brace, after all.
Uh-huh.
You just said that.
So,
you didn't even know.
Athia?
Janu.
Janu. I thought you said...
Athia, big picture. Janoon, small picture. Janoon is part of Athia.
I get it. Like New York City versus New York State.
Exactly. I think. I have no idea what Newark is.
No, not Newark. New York.
Is there a difference?
About 1 million.
How am I supposed to get through the wall? It's pointing me in that direction. Oh, wait. So can I get tired? Hi.
Hey, look at you.
I'd be careful.
Come on, don't be shy.
Seriously, I wouldn't. Let's just keep moving.
Why are you so freaked out by this fella? What? Whoa!
Because it's not as it seems.
You tell me that now? Shit!
Well, don't just stand there.
Defeat the monster. Okay, how do I do that? Attack magic. Frey can use her unique bond with Cuff to call forth powerful offensive spells. Press R2 to fire off a quick magical attack and hold it down to build up something more powerful. There are various attack spells available. Hold down R1 to open a menu where you can switch between them.
What the?
Don't stop panicking now.
Whoa.
Did I just do that?
Well, definitely with my assistance.
I did not just do that.
We did.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
I just keep hearing I.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, talk to sentient cuffs, kill jacked up beasts. You know what? I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
If you could just master these new abilities, with my help, of course.
Did you not just see me take out that gnarly beast? Oh, bring it, you mangled monsters.
It's like an earth ability that I have. Nice. Experience. Experience is earned by defeating foes. Earn enough and your level will increase. You may also find other ways to earn experience in your travels, such as completing quests. Find somewhere to rest up. Right, we're going this way. That felt fine. So she's an earthbender. I'm cool with that.
The fuck is...
Athea is full of useful resources such as ore and medicinal plants. You just have to know where to look. They'll prove extremely useful in your upcoming journey, so be sure to snap up any you find.
What's with the animals here?
They did seem somewhat altered, didn't they? Makes you wonder what could have caused such a mutation.
Yeah, like what happened?
Healing drops in health. Frey can drink healing drops in order to restore her health. If her health drops to 0, it's game over. So in doubt, use one. You can do so by pressing down.
Here.
What did happen here? This is all weird.
Huh. What's this?
New shit to collect. There's just shit everywhere. Got it. Danger. Where?
Yeah.
Okay. The combat doesn't feel that bad. In all honesty.
Whoa. What the hell? What is this weird feeling?
There seems to be some sort of malignant miasma in the air.
Okay, turning back now.
It doesn't seem to be affecting you, though, does it? Besides, I doubt there'd be much benefit in retracing your steps.
So this miasma, what exactly is it?
It's quite mysterious, isn't it? I suspect it might be what's causing all the local wildlife to look so peculiar.
So how come it doesn't affect me?
How come indeed? Could it be thanks to your commendable choice of traveling companion, perhaps?
No, not that. Definitely not that.
Hmm.
Nothing but ruins. Looks like no one's been here for a while. I wonder how long everything's been in this shitty state.
Perhaps we should find somewhere else to search?
You can call upon Cuff's powers to help you detect nearby enemies and items. This can be extremely useful when trying to figure out what might be hiding around the corner. Oh, ambushes. Okay.
There's something there.
Support magics provides a wide variety of effects that can help turn the tide of battle in your favor. You might want to slow down an annoyingly quick enemy or even stop them in their tracks before launching an attack. Support magic is the key to doing so. You can cast your currently selected support spell with L2 and open a menu for which you can select another with L1. Just be aware that after you cast a support spell, you'll have to wait a while before you can use it again. However, you can speed up this process by successfully landing a strike using attack magic.
Very nicely done.
I did not even see that dude.
All right, what's our next move? Yup. So much for clean air and bright skies. I try to escape to someplace better, and where do I wind up? Someplace 10 times worse.
Oh, poor
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a fucking cuff!
fan brace.
Where am I going? Okay. Something over here. Aha! You know, movement in this game is also a little janky. Like, it stops a few moments after you've pressed it. Collision is a little funky too. That looked weird.
Kinda coldly warm here.
Meaning what exactly?
Forget it.
Is there a map or something they can look at? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I keep getting turned around. Oh my god.
Lucky me.
Locking onto enemies. Press R3 while visible an enemy is in view, and you'll see that the lock-on icon appears, and the enemy in question remains fixed in the center of your screen. When multiple enemies are present, press use right stick to switch between locked-on targets. Shit. Surge magic. Using attack and support spells gradually charges your surge magic, eventually enabling you to cast an extra powerful spell. Press L2 and R2 to unleash it. Use at the right moment. It can wipe out an entire opposing force in one fell swoop. Killer blows. If you manage to break your enemy's composure, they'll often open themselves up to a brutal damaging attack that will exploit Cuff's capability to deal devastating damage. If you're close enough, you can simply press triangle to unleash it. Not only will it inflict enormous damage, it will also restore Frey's health. Didn't like that. Yay! Mana and magic. You leveled up and earned some mana, which can be used to teach Frey new spells. In order to do so, you need to go to the magic section of the main menu. Okay. You can spend mana here to learn new spells. Mana is gained by leveling up and can also occasionally be found outside in the field. Excuse me. Let's add a new spell to your skill set. Hold down X to learn it. Flow enables high-speed movement and parkour. I'm gonna need that.
Thanks, Professor.
I told you to call me Vambrace.
Sure, Cuff. Sure. Shit!
Oh my god.
To run this time.
No kidding.
Magic parkour. You've unlocked the flow ability, which enables you to perform magic parkour. You can use this to break into a sprint and escape your enemies, automatically scaling any low-level obstacles in your path. Try holding left stick and circle to try it out.
Okay, this is awesome. I am catching some serious air.
Very impressive. Just try not to catch some air into a seriously early grave.
I could run like the wind, and I'm not even getting tired.
Please, try not to get too carried away. I don't like the look of this.
That was close. Where the hell are we now?
The big city, I suppose?
Really? Looks like there's no one here.
Hello? Anyone home? Say something if you can hear me.
Not a sound. Well, let's keep looking. You should probably keep an eye out for somewhere to rest, too.
Let's see what's over there.
Oi, this This tutorial, man. Setting a destination. It's easy to lose your way in the world, so make use of the destination markers to have Cuff help you find the way. Any destination you mark will also be tracked on the top of the screen. You can see the buildings or landmarks you might want to mark for a visit in the map section of the main menu. Oh my god. Gives an overview surrounding areas with your location at the center. Your recent movements are also tracked. There's a place nearby where you can take a well-deserved rest. Set a marker with X to help you find your way there. Exploring with magic parkour. Magic parkour allows you to explore your surroundings with acrobatic ease, climbing tall buildings in mere moments, and scaling obstacles as if they weren't even there. Why not hold down the stick and triangle and see what you can find in the town around Junun Castle with a new skill at your disposal. Magic parkour. I already said that.
Is there not a single person left?
Oh my god. Critical hits. Attack an enemy without them spawning you, or get in a strike from the side or behind, and you'll sometimes inflict an extra powerful critical attack. This is more likely if you attack from behind than from the side. If you're clever, you can check the lay of the land ahead of Cuff scan, but position yourself for an advantageous start to battle.
It much seems that way. Perhaps this oddness with the air drove them to escape to safer climes.
Hope so. At least that would mean they're still alive. Well, this place is fun.
I imagine it was.
This tutorial sucks.
Happy, smiling faces on every corner. No, I can picture it now.
Damn. Everything just looks broken.
Not exactly the most poetic of descriptions, but yes, I suppose it does.
The break. The world Frey finds herself stranded in is seemingly devoid of people. Buildings stand ruined and vicious monsters roam the ravaged land. Frey christens the strange phenomenon that seems to be the cause of all these problems, the break.
Is there nowhere that's not, like, broken by this shit?
I suppose there might be somewhere.
I can't pick this up. Why? Oh, wait, I have too much. That's right. Athea is made of 4 realms, each governed by its own Tanta. To the north lies Junun, with its rich fecund forest. To the east, Praenost, heavy with mountains. Westward, the great plains of Visoria stretched off into the horizon, and to the south, the shimmering waters of Avolet, glistening in the sun, or at least they did before the corruption brought misery and ruin upon the island. Okay, there's a bed here. Time to take a rest. Enemies can't enter this building, making it a safe place to take some time out. Use the bed to rest up and restore your health.
Nice. I could use a rest.
Oh my god. Damn, this slowed down. Suits out there. I don't want to.
Yes, and given what we've seen so far, I'd say you need to be very careful in case you're planning on investigating.
Okay, hang on a minute. I need something to drink. Okay, sorry about that. It's very blue.
Shit! What is it now?
Oh. Oh,
Is this the
oh.
freak shit's doing too?
I believe so. It corrupts everything it touches before destroying it completely. Now hurry up and get out of here while you still can.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck! What now?
Well, for starters, I think we should run.
Oh, great. Really?
Too late for that.
This thing has an open chest, too. Evasion and magic parkour. You can use magic parkour to dodge enemy attacks in battle. Press circle at the right moment to take a quick step out of the way. You can also hold down left stick and circle while performing magic parkour to evade automatically. You'll find that different enemies require different evasive approaches.
What the hell do I do here?
Fighting might be an idea.
Shoot the shit out of it? I don't know.
To fight a dragon.
Piercing attacks. Certain powerful attacks can pierce right through Cuff's defenses, dealing a lot of damage if Frey doesn't invade them in time. You see the telltale signs of an enemy building up to one of these. Press circle or press or hold left stick and circle to get out of the way fast. Okay. Oh shit! Okay, that looked really weird.
Careful, you're about to get
Oh my god.
You were saying?
Even the best of us make mistakes.
Whew!
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see.
That's the stuff. Keep at it.
Come on.
Look out.
So close. Yep.
You be careful not to let me get scratched.
Oh, did you see that?
So gratifying to see my hard work.
Oh shit. Okay. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there.
Good night.
He didn't like that.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Probably not. Might want to find some cover. Fast.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
What's gonna happen? Is it gonna blow up? Unblockable attacks. These attacks are even more deadly than piercing blows. They can't be blocked or evaded. Deal a huge amount of damage. If you see the telltale signs of an enemy building up to one of these, find something to hide behind or use magic parkour to put some distance between you and the foe fast. Oh god.
Okay, this is bad. Very bad.
Take cover!
Oh great.
Is this even doing anything?
I think so. Keep chipping away.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die. Unless you get bit.
That's your idea of encouragement? Nope, not working.
Oh, I'm in the corner.
That's it. Show that beast what it means to mess with a fan race.
Let me guess. I'm gonna need more cover.
And quickly.
Alrighty then.
That's not doing much.
All right.
As alright as it can be.
Get over there. Ooh, did not like that.
Finally getting somewhere. Don't let up now.
That stung a little.
No time to recuperate. Stay on your feet.
Come on, stop dead already.
I'm afraid our reptilian friend seems as stubbornly healthy as ever.
Ooh, they did a lot. Okay, running.
Wouldn't want to get on the wrong end of those fangs. Nice
Okay,
work.
this is going well.
Show him what you've got.
Ow. Oh, this motherfucker's charging up.
Has anyone ever told you how sloppily you move?
Hey, fuck off.
There. That must be it.
Oh, they did a lot of damage. They're gonna explode? Cool.
Do you think it's dead? The dragon?
Well, it did get crushed by all that rubble.
Cool. They got me stuff, I guess. Get out of town. Sure. Oh, crap.
What? How does that thing not even have a scratch?
Dodge rolls. Really? I'm still fighting this thing? If you use magic record while preparing a spell, you can make an even bigger evasive maneuver than the usual quick sidestep. Prepare an attack or support spell, and then you hold left stick and circle to give it a try.
Looks like we'll have much cover here. Let's hope our dragon friend doesn't succumb to the urge to blast us with its beam of death again.
Ugh, I just can't catch a break. What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Far, far away. Frey, you need to get directly in front of it now.
What? Are you trying to get me killed?
It has a blind spot. Trust me. Steady on now.
Ow.
You know there's nowhere to run, don't you?
Fuck, fuck.
Whoa, what is happening? Dragon. It has this in its grip.
Any bright ideas?
Yeah. Make this fucker let go.
But you'll die if you fall from up here.
I'm gonna die anyway, asshole.
Oh, this is exciting.
Oh,
Are you all right?
I think so.
huh.
Looks like there's a town up there.
What the hell just happened?
Deserted.
Well, you'll never find out if you don't go and see.
I'm very confused. What the hell just happened?
Oh, whoa, hey. Hey! Over here! Oh, we're saved. Huh? The hell?
Move, monster!
Hey, the fuck you calling monster?
The monster speaks!
Yeah, of course I speak, and put your pointy stick away, asshole.
Move!
All right, moving.
Think I'm a monster?
Where are we now?
This is the city of Sipor.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Okay, any answer works for me, I guess.
Quiet! Keep moving, fiend!
Let me go! Easy. Settle.
This place looks like it was inspired by Chrono Trigger.
Who are you, child?
Who are you?
I would humble thyself and answer their questions.
I got this. I'm used to repping thyself.
I don't think you comprehend the gravity of your situation.
I gotten myself out of much tougher scrapes than this, thank you very much. So why don't you shut your shiny mouth and let me do the talking?
Look at her. She speaks with invisible beings. Is she in cahoots with demons?
What? No. And who uses cahoots?
I would like to hear the answer to Councilwoman Villette's question, child.
My name is Frey Holland. I do not know how I got here. I am exhausted. I am starving, and all I want is to go home.
Her vestments are strange. Where is she from?
Hell's Kitchen.
You see? She is Hell's spawn. How else could she survive in the corruption?
Please. How did you emerge from the corruption of Junoon unscathed?
I wouldn't exactly say unscathed.
It's because she and the corruption are one and the same. We must execute her immediately.
Wait, what? No, that's crazy. I don't even know how I got here.
Please, listen to me. I believe we need her.
Who wishes to address the council?
Forgive me. I am Odin Keen. All this woman is guilty of is surviving the corrupted lands. We've much to learn from her. Until now, we've only met her with blades. Perhaps we could extend her a hand of kindness.
The devil will accept your kindness, as it bites your hand, spreading its venomous corruption into your veins. We must deal with this interloper swiftly. Councilwoman Billette, please!
Both Odin King and Councilman Janesh have made very compelling arguments. Council is divided. Therefore, there shall be no blood spilled today. But heed my warning, child. If you prove a threat, we will have no choice but to eliminate you. Take her to the Tower of Binoy.
Please, Councilwoman Billette, your ruling is too harsh.
The council is adjourned.
She has done nothing wrong.
Wait, what, Tower of Binoy? What's the Tower of Binoy?
I believe it's a prison.
Please!
What? Oh, hell no, I'm not getting locked up again! Let me go! Let me go! Don't touch me, asshole! No!
Well, that didn't go well. Down the rabbit hole completed. This next chapter, or just like a page? This game was very odd. I believe I got a follow recently. Thank you very much for that.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up! Get up! Get up!
Look, I am imprisoned 1,000,000 miles from home in a Ren Fair nightmare. Just let me die in peace.
If you die, I'm just a meaningless bauble that they bury you with.
And I am fine with that. Just leave me alone. You know what? None of this is my fault. This is all your fucking
And tell me
fault.
how exactly this is my fault.
Can we just not talk?
Fine. Fine by me. Suit yourself. I'd love a bit of silence.
Fantastic.
You say another fucking word.
Jailbreak. Alright, let's see.
Never thought I'd miss the Hell's Kitchen courthouse.
Here we go.
I doubt you'll be squeezing your way to freedom through there.
No shit.
No.
Shit. Of course it's locked. Damn it. This is going nowhere.
Let's blow it open.
Did that piss bucket do something to annoy you?
No. You know what? You did. Because of you, I'm not getting back to...
Newark?
New York. How hard is that to remember?
Maybe as hard to remember as Vambrace? If memory serves me right, you weren't exactly in the best of spirits when our paths first crossed. I'm not sure why you're so determined to return.
You know what? I'm just gonna use magic to bust us out of here.
It isn't advisable to use your abilities in front of them.
Why not? They already think I'm in cahoots with demons.
But they will hang you for being a heretic.
What, like a Salem situation?
Do you expect me to know what that means?
Look, we did it your way, and now we're gonna try it my way.
I mean, I'm already in prison. What the fuck else are they gonna do?
Did I just do that?
Quick, put this on.
Who's there?
I will free you, but you have to put it on and do as I say. Okay, it's on.
You. You're the one who stood up for me in court. Why are you doing this?
Because I believe you. But we must hurry.
How did you sneak past the guards?
I prepared a tincture of slumber baked into a pastry.
Looks can really be deceiving.
Let's go before they wake.
Wait. Where are we going? What's your angle?
Angle?
She did defend you in court, and right now she seems to be your only option.
Fair point. All right, wherever we're going, there's got to be food.
Well, this is serendipitous.
You're telling me.
Did you say something?
What? No. Please, after you.
Piss bucket. Chapter 3, The Interloper. Wow, I'm just busting through these chapters. How many chapters does this game have? It better not be like 35 or something. Let me move. Okay.
You sure this is a good idea? I mean, aren't you gonna get yourself in trouble?
Don't worry about me. Besides, I couldn't just stand idly by when they treated you so unfairly.
Who are those people running the trial?
You mean the Council of Sepul? They're the leaders of our city. They settle all our disputes.
Judge and jury all rolled into one, huh? Efficient.
Jesus, this is the tower? Why would you build this?
As you can see, our land suffers. Everything that corruption touches...
It breaks. Yeah. I saw it up close. It's real fucked up in there. Not pleasant.
Indeed. Athia's all but lost.
Where did the break shit come from?
I'll tell you soon enough. We must keep moving.
The Break. The name Frey divides for the corrupting miasma that blankets most of Athia. Nobody knows where it came from or why it suddenly appeared. What is clear is that it is no mere weather phenomenon. It creeps insidiously along the ground, breaking everything it touches. Some of the changes it brings about are easy to see, while others are invisible to the naked eye. This game stops too much for things.
So where are we going exactly?
We should make our way to the lower city.
The lower city. Got it.
But I'm trying to hang on a minute. There should be a way for, like, whenever there's a new, like journal entry or whatever, it gives you the option to read it instead of stopping the game and making you read it. Let's see. No, that doesn't look like it's an option. That's disappointing.
What were you even doing at the courtroom?
No one has arrived from outside the city for many years. Everyone in town wants to know who you are.
The price of notoriety, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, just keep going down.
Break shit.
Let's just go with the break.
After the break occurred, people fled their villages. Sepul is the last bastion.
Damn.
I would advise staying off the main thoroughfares. Less chance of being spotted.
You know, we should stay off the main thoroughfares. Less chance of being spotted.
You're right.
Wow, nice digs. Some schmancy houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Ah, yes, the Upper East Side.
Technically, we're in the north of the city.
Oh my god.
She can't have got far.
Oh shit.
It appears they've noticed that you're missing. Head for the shadows and keep moving.
Stick to the shadows.
Great idea.
Why can't you be more like her? She likes all my ideas.
Am I gonna move or? This isn't really a stealth section. I'm just following her. Yeah, like I was about to try to move on my own, but the game is just doing it for me. I know.
You are safe now.
Thanks.
We are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
Bit of a half-hearted thank you, I must say.
Nobody does anything nice without wanting something in return. I have trust issues.
Do you trust me?
What you and I have is an unholy alliance at best. I couldn't get rid of you even if I wanted to.
Can I fucking move?
Get you out of jail.
Point taken. Plus, she promised me food.
And don't you want to know what she wants? It's quite the mystery.
More interested in the food at the moment.
Jesus. I could have done all this while I was moving here.
We can speak freely here. I am Odin Keen, daughter of Robian and Callista Keen.
Well, I'm Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
I don't know how to respond.
It's okay. Boring story. I'm over it.
Liar.
My father was a notable cognoscent,
Cognizant?
Cogniscent.
You say
Cognition.
tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, tomato.
You are very strange, Frey. Cogniscents are Athia's most highly respected scholars. And my mother was a general.
Cognizance.
That is a lot to live up to. Wait, was?
I've been on my own almost my whole life.
I know what that's like. I don't have any parents. I had some foster ones, but they never really stuck.
So you must feel the same way.
That we got royally screwed?
That we must help others.
Tomato, tomato.
This is my home.
You live in a bar?
Above.
I like you more and more. So about that food? You had this on you the whole time?
I needed you to follow me, Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
Just phrase fine and well played. Well, thanks for the jailbreak lady and the apple, but this is where we part ways.
Please wait. I need your help to save my homeland.
Mystery solved.
That's not happening.
The circle of bending light, the rushing sound. That's what brought you here, yes?
Huh?
You want to go back home, don't you? I may be able to help you.
How did you know about that? That was an awful bite.
I'll give you to the bottom of a drink. Nice. Looks like one of those medieval-themed bars. Hey!
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Give it back. Come on. Second rule of pickpocketing, never give back what you stole.
What's the first rule?
Don't get caught.
What is it anyway?
Something that ain't worth crap here.
Well, if it isn't worth anything, why can't I have it?
Nice try, Munchkin. Now scram!
Damn.
A pint of your finest ale, my good sir. Oh, hell of a kick. You guys do not mess around. Alright, let's hear it. This isn't gonna last long.
My father researched the phenomenon known as the Tirana extensively.
Tirana?
The tunnel of light you traveled through? I believe his work holds the answers you need. I could give you his findings. And...
here it comes.
In return, I want you to find his research notes on the break. They are...
in the break, right?
It does not seem to have any effect on you.
So they say.
Many have tried to find what's outside the city, but they don't get far before...
Before what?
You are the only hope we have. You're special.
Okay, you obviously don't know me.
Whew.
I want proof.
Follow me and I'll show you. And thank you.
I haven't said yes.
Bet you're gonna.
Do you believe her?
I suppose anything is possible. Some chance is better than no chance.
I do not want to go back into that hellscape.
Come on, it'll be fine. I'll be with you after all.
Not comforted.
Well. This your place? No? Okay, how about this one? These all look like just openings to different rooms. And that's exactly what it is. You could have gone in there. What the hell? Nice picture.
Is this then your folks?
Yes. It was painted when we were at one of the Cognizance guilds. Father was one of the Cognizants of Junoon. He had the foresight to move his work to Praenos just before the guild and Junoon fell to the break.
So your dad's notes are in Praenost?
Yes. He brought me here to keep me safe from the break.
Okay,
But it wasn't long
good call.
before he went back to finish his work. That was 20 years ago. I never saw him again. And the break eventually overtook everything outside the city.
So he probably got broke. All right.
Could you tell me about him?
He was a brilliant man, beloved by many. He was close to finding a way of slowing down the break, maybe even reversing it. People put their faith in him, believed that he would make the world how it used to be. I'm trying my hardest to continue his work, to keep hope alive. Here, these are his notes on the Tirana.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
You can have this after you help me.
Quid pro quo. I get it.
He kept his notes on the break and read journals like this one. I need you to find them and bring them back.
Okay, so I go and get the journals, bring them back, and then we're square. That's the full extent of my savioring.
I will do everything in my power to help you get home. You have my word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
You wish me dead?
No, it's a phrase we have on our... Forget it.
I shall pretend those words were never uttered.
Good. Okay, I'm in. Why not? It's not like I've got any better options.
Oh, this is good news. You're truly helping the people of Athia.
Not why I'm doing it, but yeah, sure.
If you're planning on heading into the break, you'll need to get some rest.
I'll go in the morning. You got anywhere I can crash?
Crash?
Crash. Sleep?
Oh, of course. Follow me. You can use this.
Nope, sorry. What was that? I guess this is my own little hovel. Oh, okay.
What a fucking day. Still can't tell if any of this is real.
And yet it is. Now rest. You have another big day tomorrow.
Jailbreak. Okay, I'm curious. How many chapters are there? Because I'm just flying through these. Save up to this point. Yep, all I was a mediocre stealth section. The hell? This is close. 12 chapters? I'm already 25%. Gear. Gear describes the range of items that Frey can equip in order to improve her skills, stats, and abilities. You can change what you currently have equipped in the gear section of the main menu. Be sure to check what affects any gear in your hands. You get your hands on. I keep burping. Be sure to check what effects any gear you get your hands on might have. It could make all the difference. Hooded cloak, an everyday cloak worn by the citizens of Sepal. Doesn't have any extra effects, but it's sturdy and hard wearing.
Now you look like one of us. thought your shoes betrayed you.
These have gotten me out of a lot of scrapes. Where I go, they go. The kicks stay.
So it shall be. Here, you'll also need this. It's a map of Athia. It should aid you on your journey. Here, I've marked the cognition skill. Perfect.
So now I got a map. The map of Athia given to Frey by Alden. I forgot how to say her name. Damn it. She said it too and everything. This detailed map depicts all four of Athia's realms: Junoon, Praenost, Alvolet, and Visoria. And in the very center sits Sepal. Before the coming of the break, the people travel freely throughout these lands, but those days are now over, and no one knows what has become of the places this map depicts. Can I move, please? Okay. Open your spell list. Tendrils. Fine. Convert back to a mana. Can I get anything else? I have 8 of this upgrading thing. Does not look good. Every single time I move, my controller shakes a lot. That's weird. It's just a menu, bro. Okay, I guess I'm done. A modern day. Oh, I already read this. Oh, I'm still on chapter 3. Oh, there are different parts of these, just not the first 2. Okay, great. Map. Hang on a minute. Okay. Right.
How far now?
Getting closer.
Sepal. That's it, alright.
Maybe you should grab an apple.
An apple a day.
We'll keep Frey's hunger at bay.
Such a poet.
Sepal, the last bastion of humanity in a world ravaged by the break. Sepal was founded as an independent territory beyond the jurisdiction of any single one of Athia's realms. As its primary purpose, why do they call them realms? That's not what that word means. As its primary purpose was to act as a neutral place for the four Tantas to meet, it was very quiet for most of the year, with no more than a few hundred residents. However, as the break continued to spread and increasing numbers of people fled their homes in terror, the city soon found itself overrun with tens of thousands of refugees. Today, Sepal is divided into the upper and lower cities, where while the rations of the council provided are distributed evenly between both districts, the discrepancy between the two in terms of quality of life is hard to ignore. Yeah, I noticed. Sepal. While you're in Sepal, you can explore a variety of side events, involving various townspeople. You'll know these characters by the markers above their heads. As the story progresses, certain sub-events may become unavailable, so be sure to walk up and press triangle to say hello while you have the chance.
So,
oh, I'm not going to care about that.
This Cognoscence's guild place?
If I'm reading the peasant girl's map correctly, we'll need to leave the city by the south gate.
All right, let's get going then.
Fair maiden, a moment, if you please.
Hi.
Pray, lend me your ears. I have a fine song to play you.
Sure. What you got, Bard?
Very well. Then allow me to regale you with the ballad of the enormously clever person of Sepal.
All right.
Really the best title he could come up with.
Well, did it speak to your soul?
It's nice.
The doleful melody conjure images of the encroaching miasma, the unearthly cries of its foul denizens, the unlucky inhabitants of this fair city, myself among them, cursed, never again to venture beyond its walls.
Again? Have you ever been out there?
But of course. What manner of minstrel would I be, did I not go wandering over hill and dale?
Right.
My dreams, of course.
You, Bard! Escaped criminals roam the streets, and still you do not cease your racket. There is a crisis afoot.
Forgive me, but there is always a crisis afoot.
Well, you may have a point there, but nonetheless...
Yeah, well, yeah.
Get out of here, now.
I, guess I'll be on my way then.
Wait. You're...
So sorry to see you go, fair maiden, but go you must. And quickly.
That was a little too close for comfort.
But we got away, thanks to the fop. Dream wanderings indeed.
Yeah, and that song. What the hell even was that?
God, okay, I'm really seeing a real big problem with this game. Whenever they decided to have these characters talk, they stop you from what you're doing. Why can't I move and do shit while you talk? Oh boy. All right, I'm coming up on the 2-hour mark.
They really took the whole medieval thing and ran with it here, huh?
And I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna see if I can get out. If not, then
Well,
I'll figure it out next time.
How the hell did you get out of this dump anyway?
I know a way.
You been following me, kid?
No, but I'm now to help you.
Really?
I know everything around here.
Mm-hmm. And what's that gonna cost me?
An apple, maybe?
So you have been following me? Sure. You seem hungry.
Just follow me.
Olivia Lieti?
Don't you want to know my name?
Not really.
It's Olivia. And you're Frey. Everyone's been talking about you.
I guess I'm kind of famous around here.
Does famous mean hunted by the gods?
They can.
I call it finders keepers.
Damn. Did you steal all this stuff?
Not all of it.
You're growing on me, kid.
Sometimes people have no idea what they're throwing away. I often make new things out of the stuff. Here, if you get hurt, this will help you heal.
All right, nice. You'll have to give me the recipe.
Of course. Let me teach you how. Try it.
Is there a cooking minigame in this game? Bomb flax. Olivia has given you some bomb flax. Use the crafting bench to turn into a healing drop. Crafting. You can refine and combine the various resources you find in the field to improve your cloak and necklaces and create various useful items. You'll need to find a crafting bench, but when you do, you'll be able to stock up on healing drops and improve your gear. Hang on, there's something else I want to check, because this has been bothering me. Yeah, I might need to. Next time I stream this, I might change where I put my camera again. Crafting can now be crafted. Increased medicine pouch capacity can now be crafted. Increased materials pouch capacity can now be crafted. Okay. Really? I already have enough of these, though. You use crafting to improve your equipment. Look around the dump and see if you can find some crafting materials.
People really do throw a lot of stuff away.
I can't fucking move.
Yes, a lot of useless rubbish.
Why do you have to stop just so I can talk? Come on, man. Oh, wow. You know, I'll figure this out. Oh, wait. No, it just points it out. Okay, I'm just dumb.
Wait, this might come in handy.
Okay, now we'll put them together on the bench. I can craft stat boost? That doesn't make any sense. Cool, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shorty. I got you something.
That thing you said isn't worth crap.
No, not my cell phone, and thanks for not swiping that again.
I don't steal from friends.
Friends? Cool. Well, as your friend, I got you this.
Wow! What is that? Are you a taunter?
It's a pen light, and no, I'm not a taunter. What's the deal with those guys anyway?
They were the strongest and most powerful women in Athia. They all had gifts. In the past, they used them to help protect the land. And one day, they will again. They'll come and save us.
Listen, kid. From personal experience, you gotta look out for yourself. People only really get saved in fairy tales.
You're wrong. You'll see.
All right, well, I got a split. You said you knew the best way out of this place?
Well, if you climb over that wall there, that should help you get to where you want to be.
Cool. Thanks. I'll, see you when I see you.
I'll keep the city safe while you're gone.
Sure. You do that.
Child's being very affectionate towards me. I'm not entirely sure why. And she's definitely not comfortable with it, but she clearly has, you know, issues. Who are you?
Tanta's blessings be upon you. You are the escapee. Please, I beg of you, do not harm the children.
I'm not hurting anybody. Relax. Does it look like I'm doing anything? Yeah, let's go. I guess this is a way out. I can't even see myself climb the fucking thing. Oh, this game. Okay. Well, location marks on Alden's map has been added to the world map. Great. Xenos Guild. I guess we're going there. In the next session. Thank you very much for watching and who did.
Extend to the street urchin, I wonder.
Because I've been there, alright? Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Whenever you have, I will try to get to this game as soon as I can. I will say that, I intend to stream tomorrow. I'm not going to promise I do, because God knows things happen, and I never say or do things I say I'm going to do in terms of streaming. I will also say, I haven't forgotten about my wanting to do Devil May Cry games. The rest of them, I've only done the first two. Haven't forgotten about Vengeful Guardian Moonrider. I haven't forgotten about Age of Empires. I haven't forgotten about, the King of Fighters new DLC. And I haven't forgotten about GoldenEye. I could just finish that up real quick too. And I haven't forgotten about all those playthroughs that I haven't finished. I have them all on a list, so they will all get done as I get them done. Hopefully this 2-hour kind of deal will make me want to stream more often. And yeah, that's it for now though. Thank you very much for watching. Peace and love, gamers and players. I'll see you when I see you. Colorwind out.